All right, hey people, Russ Jensen. So at 6 p.m., 14th day of December 2018, Salt Lake City, Utah. So I've been reviewing this new Gold Standard magazine that's been put out by Mr. Size and Carrot Bars and Carrot Bank. Fantastic publication, all kinds of fantastic information. If you want to get involved in the business, you should go take a look at this magazine. It will give you a lot of confidence in what we're doing, the legitimacy, the veracity of Carrot Bars, Carrot Gold Bank, Carrot Coin Bank, the Carrot Pay system, the gold mines, all the things are being documented here in this magazine is top notch. So it's going to be a great tool that we can utilize to share this information with our friends, our family, our contact list that we've been talking about developing. Now, Mr. McGinty in his newsletter today also provided a link to a memory jogger program that's being shared by Eric Worre and the GoPro Network Marketing team. So I'll put a link to that also. It goes into being able to talk about different ways that you can create your lists, and goes to this huge, gigantic list, segmented out by members of your family, people you already have, social media, close friends, people you associate with, people you play with, bowl, golf, football, racquetball, people you do business with, and then just a long list of different things to help you begin to think about the people that you know in some of these different areas of your life and different things that you might be doing. Who's your nurse, or somebody you know is a handy person, or somebody's a pediatrician, or somebody's an attorney or leasing manager, dry cleaners, just big long lists. So help you begin to create this list of individuals, these names that we begin to put on our list in the beginning. Once again, this isn't about qualifying or trying to determine if anybody's going to be interested in what we're doing. Just creating the list. Then we can go through, and they've got a little form begin to help you. It was a simplified form, but you can put it together with contact information, email information, some notes, a whole bit of a follow-up system. There's some really good online programs for managing contacts that we can begin to talk about. But it's just very important to begin the list. And then, like I said, it's very important. You should go read this magazine. Give you really an idea of the scope and the depth and the sheer magnitude of what's happening, what Mr. Size's vision has been about, and the real world applications that are happening. Carrot Pay, this online mobile app for payment, bringing businesses in to begin to take gold as payment for goods and services. I take gold now, Carrot Pay Gold, Cash Gold, and also begin taking the KCB coins as rent, portion of the rent from my tenants. I'm helping them get set up as customers or even affiliates. And once a month, invoicing them, and part of that invoice is having them go purchase Cash Gold online and then transfer it to my wallet. So we're putting it in a real world application. So, but in this magazine, it covers a lot of the areas. It goes into a lot of detail about cryptocurrencies, how that operation's working, talks about the Gold Freedom Day, July 4, 2019, what's going to happen, the reset on the cost, or the pricing point for the KBC, and then the KCB and the main fork, where they combine the two into one coin, and just talks about the different milestones leading up to 2023, when they're going to have one coin equal 1 gram of gold. People, that's phenomenal. About $46 a gram right now, and that's 4 years down the road. We're going to see gold move well north of $2,000 an ounce well before 2023. Already on its way. So it's important that you get an understanding of what Carrot Bar is all about if you're involved, and get very serious about what we're doing. You imagine a few years from now, your uncle that you didn't talk to, running into him at a Christmas party, and you're doing all these fantastic things, accumulating this huge, gigantic increase in your financial net worth, and you didn't share the information with him? Huh? Come on, people. Time to get really, really serious about what we're doing and understanding that Karatbars is a top international company you have the opportunity to represent or to work in affiliation with. You shouldn't say really representing them because we're referring people to them. And in that light, then, we begin talking about wealth services. That's really what we're starting to provide to people, is access to wealth services, wealth preservation, and wealth accumulation. So one of the things that I and several members of my core team here are doing here in the States is that we have enrolled in some online education for the Series 65, which is the Investment Advisor, Registered Investment Advisor certificate. Gives us the ability at the end to be able to talk about this in the true aspect of what it is as a security, as an investment, without having to worry about whether or not we've crossed the line, whether or not we have to worry about security issues by the language that we're using. Now, if you read through the magazine, you'll see all kinds of references to asset appreciation, investments. If you understand the definition of securities, which is a written notification of debt or ownership, which then relies on a third party for performance, that's the definition of a security. That's what we're doing with Karatbars. Now, we presented as a home-based business, network marketing business, of referral business, affiliate-based referral business. But it's a pretty thin line there. And so we've decided to take the old CYA route and doing that. Now, I've been talking with the gentleman that does the online education, working out arrangement for a discount for my team members and pretty much anybody that's in Karatbars. Now, I'm not getting any payment. I don't get a referral fee or anything else. I'm just doing that because I believe it's very important. I don't want my other team members getting themselves a little bit of hot water because they're not being careful on what we're doing and being what a professional. Professionals understand the nature of the game that they're participating in. Understand the rules, regulations, the boundaries. Karatbars is advancing so quickly. The technology is coming together so rapidly. We're making such tremendous strides forward with the technology, just all the key elements coming together. So we've moved somewhat off of the core foundation of the company, which is gold savings. Now, all of these tools, these techniques, the KaratPay, the KaratBit exchange, the gold-backed cryptocurrencies are all still vehicles for gold saving. But the mechanisms are different and the way of entering into those contracts and agreements are different. It's taken us to a different level. We've changed the narrative. As I was talking about in a couple of my other previous videos, we've got to begin to change the narrative. People begin to understand you're a professional now offering access to wealth services. So we need to keep that in mind when we're doing these things. Like I said, this magazine is a fantastic tool for us being to share with people that might have some doubts, might have some concerns, might have some real questions. And as Mr. McGinty has pointed out in his email of today, the newsletter, that we don't want to be the professional. And that's just a kind of a standard thing in sales. You always want to have a third party to be the expert for you because, number one, you can't know everything. But this is a perfect, fantastic tool for us to begin using. So I'll put a link to the memory jogger from Eric Worre. I'll also put a link to Mr. McGinty's newsletter for those of you that aren't familiar with that or aren't on that newsletter list. Those of you in my team or not in my team, I offer still stands. Want a free copy of this GoPro 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional from Eric Worre. I will send you one of those for free. You just got to let me know. And I'll also put a link up there to our new YouTube channel for Success Group. I'll be talking about a lot of great things that we're doing, and we've got a couple new videos we've been working on. So pretty excited about what's going to be happening in 2019. We're really going to turn up the heat, and we're still pushing for our two primary accomplishments for 2019. Our organization built to 10,000 affiliates and customers, and opening up Liberia as an active country for Karatbars. Those are our two objectives for 2019. So hey, come join us. Have a great time. All right. Have a great night. Love everybody, and I will talk to you tomorrow.